Welcome back, Rare Talks. You already know what it is. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't, make sure you go to the YouTube, check out the YouTube and see what we're doing on the YouTubes. You get what I'm saying? We got the live event. By the time this comes out, the live event would have been done. You would have missed out and you would have just flopped.
Facts.
You would have not embraced the true quality of what a live podcast should be like.
Well, that's why they should have copped the tickets already.
Innit?
Huh?
I say that's why they should have copped the tickets already.
But it's going to be too late. By this time,
right,
by the time this video comes out, you would have seen. I'm going to put a clip right now. You see that?
Clip it.
I told you. What did I say to you? But you lot didn't want to listen. But anyway, we move. This week, I'm joined by the widest cold host in the world.
Come on, people. YC, man, back in the building. Let's go.
Come on, man. The Spank You King.
I think I'm not gonna lie to you.
No filter bravery.
He's probably the freakiest. The only guy that I've met that's like kind of like being freakier than me. In terms of I
think I'm normal.
See, no, you're not. That's where the issue lies. When you think you're trust normal, when you're not normal, you're abnormal.
Because I used to.
But what's normal?
Normal is just like you do normal shit, innit? Like just normal penetrational sex.
Right. Wait. We're starting the intro. I'm joined this week by my brother Sadiq.
Hey man, thank you very much, bro, for not interviewing.
Come on.
For inviting me in here.
Come on.
Shout out to you lot, Rare Talks, amazing podcast. You lot go fucking check out Talking the Hardest podcast. That's Image of God, IMGOFGOD.
Come on.
So we're rocking.
And also I'm joined by another special guest, the most beautiful, the most talented.
There you go.
Queen on the planet.
There you go.
Yeah. Introduce yourself.
Come on, man.
Hi guys, I'm Dahlia. So I do music. I'm a creative. Follow me.
Come on. So we're gonna put everyone's ats and you can all do all of that stuff. But this week, we're on some crazy topics. So the topic that I chose this week to talk about is the signs you're in a disastrous relationship. Signs that you're in a crazy, mad, wild, sick, mental, no good relationships.
And we've all been there as well, innit?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
So we need to start. YC, when do you know? Give me one sign of when you know you're in a disastrous relationship.
Do you know what? Like when I'm dashing them out, calling them an Uber, fam. I tell you, that's how I know that things are going left, fam. The moment I reach my mental capacity, and she needs to leave, and the Uber's called, and I close out the front door, that's when I know it's peak, fam. I've been there many times, I own it, but like, I feel like that's more like toxic than like disaster, because I know, like, you know when it starts coming to an end, and you try to like delay it, and you're thinking, each time you make up, it's like one argument leads to another one, and then you just think,
that's what I was gonna say.
You know them ones there?
I think as soon as we start arguing more than we actually have conversations, then that's when it's like, this is over. What the fuck is the point of this? Like,
and you try to hold on to it, but like you feel it's slipping away.
It depends. For me, it depends. Like most of my relationship, I don't like to hold on to shit. Like if I see that it's over, innit? Unless if like maybe some part of the relationship is like kind of nostalgic for me.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? Apart from that, man's out, because at the end of the day in life, if you're not like, if you're keeping the door open, that's not good for you. Then that means you're shutting out something that's good for you. That's what I believe, anyways. Because you got to kind of make space in life.
But how do you know they're not good for you and they're just going through a rough patch?
Yeah, I know, but rough patch is like, 2 weeks?
Yeah, but if the person's depressed and they're not telling you...
I know, but that's exactly
communication, isn't it? On you. Yeah, but everyone says communication, but not everyone... Like, guys can't communicate to their women.
First of all, that's discriminatory.
Yeah.
First of all.
No, but a lot of guys choose not to.
That's discriminatory.
Because I swear to God, women are worse at communicating than men are.
Now, you know what? I'm gonna be on the side of the women here. I think women are better at communicating their feelings.
Okay.
Have you ever heard a woman say to you...
We're good at communicating logic.
Yes.
Let's pull it out there.
Yeah.
So she will say, I feel like you don't care about me, but I've been with you for every single day of the week. You see how man come up with a logical answer?
Yeah.
I've been with you, but you feel like I haven't been here with you.
Okay.
So alright, so what is the problem now, babes? Well, you know what? It's just like, obviously, my friend, she's been doing... So this is about your friend. This is about your friend.
Have you ever heard a woman say to you, oh, well, you should just know? What the fuck that mean?
Of course.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mind reading.
That's not communication. Like, I've been in relationships where my other half is going through some shit, and I felt it. Like, you know what I mean? You kind of, you have a feeling, innit?
Yeah.
And I've gone up to her and I'm like, yo, what's going on? You've been off lately, like this is happening. And then she's just not wanting to tell me directly what the fuck's happening because I should know if I loved her that much.
But that's when maturity comes into relationships, and you should be mature enough to be in a relationship. You know what I mean? Being in a relationship, you need to be vulnerable, and if you're not ready for that, then don't be in one.
Exactly. But then that's what I'm saying. It's but like the example that I just gave, it's not that she's not wanting to be vulnerable, but it's just that I feel like sometimes women just be extra.
It's immature to say to someone you should know. Like, no one's a mind reader, so she's not mature.
You have to, for me personally, you have to spell it out on a whiteboard.
Not spell it out, but you should know something is up. Like, you should ask your girlfriend, yo, like, what's up? Something's not cool with
Something's
you.
off.
And then you, like, communicate and you talk about the issue or whatnot.
I completely agree.
So what's the sign for you that you know you're in a disastrous relationship?
A sign for me would just be like, he's not caring anymore, and we're arguing. Like, he's just like, any little thing is just making me cringe. Like, I'm arguing with him over the way how loud he's eating.
The ick. You get the ick. You get the ick after a while, you know.
Man say how he's eating.
Innit?
See? Like,
But it's true though. Like when you get there with some people, yeah, even though like they might breathe too hard, like chew too long. No.
Shit, you are a savage.
No,
I don't
bro,
think I'm that bad.
Like I've been on that type of time. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been there.
Swear down. Like,
that's when the relationship is over. You know it's over. But if her breathing is annoying you,
Just too hard.
It's way past over at that point. I'll be honest.
A sign for me that I'm in a disastrous relationship is when she is getting violent, bro.
What do you mean violent?
She's getting violent, bro.
Physical,
Okay,
like hands?
let me interrupt you.
Hands.
Some females do get violent because they want their man to just like be a bit aggressive. Do you know what I mean? So a woman
What?
will.
Yeah,
but
No, that's true. She's right, by the way. She's right.
I know the game.
My mind was sexual. No,
But there's levels to it, though.
I know,
There's
but
levels.
he just
along
the same line, though.
Yeah.
But it depends how violent she does get, though. Like, obviously, if she's like slapping you a bit, like, because she wants you to just grab her neck or whatnot,
Girls be doing that, you know.
then cool.
Girls be doing
You know,
that,
I feel like,
I know.
I feel like we need to start signing NDNAs, though.
That's what I was gonna say.
We have to
Because
protect
what happens
yourself,
now
King.
if I grab you a
Protect
little bit
yourself.
too hard and then you don't
Go on.
react the way that you thought you was gonna react? Now it's
Yeah.
on me.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No, of course. But then you can't.
It's kind of like now. I feel like sometimes those type of things are just a trap. I don't ever do that, bro.
They are traps.
Yeah.
I don't think a girl should sign an NDA.
Why?
So, do you think you should sign an NDA?
She ain't the one that's up. What do you mean?
No, but I'm saying
Yeah, but why
the
can't
Indian-
she be up? How do you, like, why is it a guy it has to be up?
Because the guy's not gonna.
No, but you know what? You know I say NDNA because if we have rough sex and I grab your throat a lot, yeah, and that's the way that we have sex. One day when we have an argument,
Trust me.
and you want to call feds, you might say I grabbed your
That's
throat,
bullshit.
and then your
No, but
throat's
you-
all red.
That is
but
bullshit.
our
Party
sex
vibes.
language is
You
I've
say
always
that.
grabbed the throat.
Exactly.
That's my sex language.
Nah, he's right.
When-
He's
the
right.
moment I grab the throat, it's straight sexual.
Yep.
Yeah, but then you need to know who you're getting in relationships with.
Nah, but you could
But
be
then
with someone for a long
Women
time. and
switch up, man.
does it.
Nah.
Someone's party with them footballer going for it right now.
Exactly.
Trust me, it
No,
goes
but
left
do
quick.
you know what I generally think that some of these guys there, they actually enjoy having rape sex, and I know you lot think this
Oh
is
no,
mad.
100%. I agree.
And
with
you lot don't understand what that is. Yeah, rape sex is actually a real thing. It's actually a real thing. Some people, some women, they want men to actually take the pussy from them. Have you heard Jamaicans say, "Me take the pussy
Of
from
course.
her"? I get scared when I hear that. I'm like, what do you mean,
I
bro?
don't deal with no girl that do that, bro. Because like you were saying earlier, to add to your point, is that it can flip real quick.
Real
I'm
quick.
going
Of course it
from
can. Of course
we're
it can.
having fun, and I'm choking you to this guy was fucking trying to strangle me.
Trust me.
And I've known niggas that have been in that
That's why I
situation.
said, listen, that's why I said an NDNA is for both of us safety. So
It is.
we have rough sex. You write that we do have rough sex, and we're having rough sex right now. You remember the 50 Shades of Grey? Don't you remember that?
Cool,
The
yeah.
guy made the girl sign the thing because he was a psycho, bro.
It's facts.
He was a madman, blood. He was doing some wild shit, mashing up her body, leaving bruises all over her.
Yeah.
But that's his sex language.
That's
That's
his
what he
thing.
likes. But he made sure before anything, make sure you sign. I'm a millionaire and I got a bare dough.
There you go.
Sign this paper because I'm not having after you say
Nope.
I raped you and I abused you.
And girls
when
do that all the
you
time.
Consented to this type of sex that we're doing. Does that make sense?
Girls
Yep.
do it all the time.
Do you know what? To kind of like piggyback off that, sometimes they change their mind
Of course. Like
in the
weather.
middle of it. You know what I'm saying?
It's fucked.
And that's the thing, like, you're allowed to change your mind, don't get me wrong. You're allowed to change your mind, but you can't then just act like you agreeing to it before. It's just like completely didn't happen.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like now it's like painted as if the guy is kind of like the one that's
yourself.
You have to
that's been aggressive.
Because I told man
when women want the aggression,
bro. I told man protect yourself because
you have to.
In the day and age that we're living in now, everything's recorded, isn't
it? Everything's
recorded. Alright, cool. So this is what like I say to certain man, yeah, if you're in the game of like social media, whatever, make sure you're recording things, isn't it?
100%.
Recording your sex life, recording your sexual conversations, recording just random things that you're having with her. And not even out of no malicious. You're not doing it because you're going to expose her. You're just doing it to protect yourself and let her know that, so that it could build some trust. Because you don't want to be in a situation where she's recorded you. Because I told you what some women will do at the end of a relationship is they'll start baiting you. So they'll start saying things to you to get a reaction. Then post it after, like screenshot parts, and then send it to other people. Like, look how abusive he is. But she was telling you to suck your mum for the last hour. He was blanking her. And you said, "What? Suck your mum, man, you idiot! I want to come burst you."
And then she put that part.
All the other part of how you would been. How she been.
But
They're smart,
it
you know.
seems like you guys are just used to like toxic relationships.
Oh, that's what we're talking about there. Oh, no, absolutely. No, I agree with you.
Yeah, but why is toxic and disastrous the same? It's two different things. Disastrous could just be like, you know, like, I don't know, but you understand where I'm coming from. Like, toxic. I feel like it's the same thing. Disastrous.
I feel like it's the same thing.
Disastrous is like when it's going down. It's like when you're both going down. It's not just one person. The relationship is going up. Like even you're not even communicating effectively. Like you're just like, I'll respond later, man.
Yeah, it's done.
Or you see one message like, you don't get excited when you see a message anymore.
Facts.
Yeah.
I think the moment that you don't get excited when you see a woman's message is when the relationship is taking that left turn.
It's played out, fam.
Now you've got to actually find something that makes you both interested, and I think the only way you can actually get that is if you and the person are actually friends.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because when you're friends, it's like, I'm calling you to tell you good news. Like, yo, do you know what happened today? Mad thing. Oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe it. My manager, he was like, I'm gonna get a promotion. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm always going to call you, and it's always going to be exciting because I know you're going to listen. But the problem is when communication is like left, when you call the person and say, yo, I got a new job, and the person's like, is it? You're like, you're never going to call that person again. And that could just be one time that person's having a bad day, but that'll be the one time you never call the person again.
That's true. And also as well, I feel like as men, we're able to kind of separate the friendship from the romance. Women sometimes have a issue separating those two. And I'm not saying all women, obviously, but most women that I've dealt with, if we start off being friends and then we get into like a romantic situation, even if we don't get into a relationship, we're just like fucking or whatever.
Yeah.
And then that kind of like stops. It's hard for them to go back to being friends because now I'm the enemy. Does that make sense? Like,
bro, you ain't get. Why do you want to be friends with a girl you had sex with?
What do you mean?
Bro, you shouldn't have been having sex if you want to be friends with her.
What?
Never have sex with women that are your friends.
Bro.
You know why? Let me tell you why.
I disagree.
You always become strained. Either you're gonna make a decision to do one or two things. Never, ever have sex with a girl and then be like, oh, let's be friends,
bro.
Because there's more emotions on her side.
There always is, though, isn't it?
So you're just all you're doing is she's gonna do you dirty, and she's just waiting because she's gonna be hating. She's gonna be jealous.
She's gonna do it every time.
She's gonna be mad.
She love her because she's too, you know.
Yeah,
she knows she's
she's sitting there thinking, watch, I'm gonna fuck up. And then when you get with your new girl, she's like, oh, you got a new girl.
Trust me.
And
that's true.
She's gonna bait you out one day, make you come out, then call your girl and say you fucked her while you was in the relationship.
Yeah, because
sorry.
why are you me?
See?
Why are you sleeping with me and then being friends with me and then you've got a new girl? What?
I know, but like we're not sleeping with each other anymore. You know what I'm saying? We used to fuck.
See how you can.
But now we're still friends. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, but we used to be like, do you get it? So it's like once you become intimate, yeah, you can't let it go unless they're the enemy. You hate them. It's
they
so
can't let it go. I'm telling you, man.
But why is that? Like, why is that so hard?
It is.
Unless you don't like the guy, and obviously you've lost feelings for him, it's different, innit? But obviously, if he's cut you off,
that's what I'm talking about. There shouldn't be any feelings in there. We weren't even in a relationship.
Yeah, but if you sleep with a girl, expect feelings to be caught.
It's coming rapid, bro.
See, but you know what? I did hear, and this is what I've heard, and maybe I'm wrong, but someone correct me. I have heard that women can actually have sex and not catch feelings.
True.
Some women can, and I've met some women that can. I've met some women that like.
Yeah, hoes.
Yeah.
Number one.
I disagree.
An actual like, prostitute that pays.
What I'm saying is, what begs to differ is, and this is just me saying this as a man, yeah. If your pipe game is A1,
come on,
bro, there is no way she's not catching feelings.
Hanjo.
It's impossible. And if your dick game's dead, and it's just like she's just past in time, then I can understand.
I think it depends on the woman. I'll be honest. It depends on the woman.
Yeah.
Because that might be correct for most women, but some women are live. Oh, it's just about the sex for them because they're not even thinking about being in a relationship. They're not thinking about having someone or trying to catch feelings. And most women like that are more career driven.
No, but
but they may think like that at the beginning and then start catching.
Exactly.
That's true. That happens, right? That happens.
It's always gonna happen.
But what I'm saying is, I'm replying to his point of like your sex game got to be good. Nah, bro. Like, I've had some experience with some women where like the sex is great, but it was just that.
Yeah, because you ain't got the sauce. Sorry to break it to you.
She went there, you know.
That's not true.
Like, no, unless a girl is actually
got the sauce.
feeling you.
But the thing is, you're
man's got the sauce. So if I'm saying me, I'm just speaking subjectively.
Okay.
If I'm smashing a girl, she's catching feelings. Even if she tells me I'm not gonna catch feelings, she catches. Because the reason.
So every girl you've smashed has caught feelings for you.
100%.
Hundo. No,
how do you know?
How do I know?
How would you know?
How would I know she catch feelings?
Yeah.
She won't leave me alone.
Simple.
What she does?
What do you mean what?
No, you know what?
You know after her until.
No, but you know what? I will say this here. There is some women that are so broken.
Yeah, I said broken women.
It's a very broken person because even me, I can't. I've got to the point with my sex life. I can't even have meaningless sex. I can't have meaningless sex. I'd rather not have sex.
I can. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I've got to that point of plateau in my mind where I've had so much meaningless sex in the past. I've had so much meaningless sex in the past.
Yeah.
That now I'm at the point where it's like, does it? What am I getting out of this?
But I know. But how old are you?
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So if you're gonna have sex,
no, but answer quick. How old are you?
Bro, I'm not monologuing. You're just interrupting me. You're just fucking up my whole flow. I ain't gonna be able to do that.
Let him flow.
No, but
let me land.
Land.
So like, you see when you're having sex with a woman, yeah, meaningless sex takes away from your soul because it takes away from your time and your energy. When you're releasing your seed into the world, into a woman, bro, you're releasing a life force. How can I just be going out there and fucking letting my life force out to all these fucking hoes? I've realized from the past that I should have not had sex with some women, and I wish I could go back in the past and unfuck some women. I'm literally just before the action happens, I can go, no, sorry girl, you don't deserve this, bye, and keep it moving.
Why?
But I can't because I wasted my precious life on certain people that didn't deserve it. So now I'm at the point where meaningless sex to me, it doesn't. I can't even get boners, bro. I can't even get a boner around a girl I don't even
like.
Bro, I'm
not gonna lie to you. I don't think you're being honest about that. I'll be honest with you.
If I don't like a girl, I mean like mentally, she just annoys me, but she wants to have sex. I just fucking can't get a boner, and I just can't fuck.
So beyond the physical, you mean?
I just can't do it.
So like beyond the physical, you mean like it's got to be.
It's got to be a little bit at one level deeper. I've got to actually like you as a person.
That's fair.
Generally, I can't just go out there and bang a girl because she's. Because you know what I'm saying? Because she looks nice and she looks hot. I can't do that.
So what you're saying to me is, say for example, if you met Rihanna tomorrow now, right? And the interaction, I know, I'm not saying you do, but I'm just saying the interaction you have with her.
Rihanna's had sex with a lot of guys.
So,
Rihanna's a mom now.
Yeah.
So, doesn't matter. Mom's can still be sexy.
Yeah, mom will know mom, obviously, but I mean, she's with A$AP Rocky.
I know, but this is just an example.
Priorities.
But like, you met her and she's not the best personality out of a woman that you've ever like interacted
Still smoking
with.
though, innit?
If she calls you up to come up to a hotel room, you're gonna say no.
No.
I don't believe you, bro. I'll be honest, I don't believe you.
No, but this is what I'm saying. When you start to respect and love yourself a little bit more, a woman's caliber, it doesn't matter about who she is. It matters about what she gives you as a person, as in peace. Bruv, stop having sex with women that don't deserve sex from you, bro. Straight up, I'm saying to man right now, you're fucking girls that don't even deserve your dick from. I'm being real with you. You're giving girls dick that, bro, after they're gonna be boasting and saying to their friend, yeah, I got dick down today. And they themselves, they could probably never get a man that's like you. But you're giving
that's true, but then that's why. But that's why I separate sex from romance.
Right.
Because I'll never give a woman like that my romance, like my time,
Okay.
my like attention and shit like that.
But
No, but I'll give her sex.
No,
like what's
to have sex with a woman
is just like
no. But to have sex with a woman, there has to be some sort of romance.
That's
and
not
there has
true,
to be
bro.
some sort of time.
That's not true.
Oh, so when she comes to your house, what's she doing? She walks into the room, you go bow, and then she walks out.
Yes.
Yes. You're not even round one or round two. You're just
Whoa,
one round.
there could be
You're
more than
one-
there
you're
could be
one
more
minute
than
man,
there could.
basically.
That's funny. There could be more than one round, but
So
we're
what's she
not
doing?
we're not
In
we're
that
not
space
we're not
of that time?
hugging or nothing like that.
Cool, but in that space of that 1 minute, yeah, she's laying over there and you're laying over here. And
Yeah, watching South Park or
you're
something.
watching South Park, yeah?
Yeah.
You're just sitting there like this.
Arrangement,
No,
boy.
obviously, like
Are
obviously
you ready?
you have
Yeah?
conversations.
Let's have sex.
No, obviously you have conversation, but it's not going to be like a romantic setting.
Listen. Every time, men understand this. Every time you get a girl to your house, there has to be some sort of romance for her to come over.
That's not
if
true.
it is still like a fucking fish, she's gonna lay on her back like a dead dog. You don't. This is what I'm trying to say. Sex with the mind is so powerful that the girl's body's doing things for me that it never done for you.
That's not true, bro.
I'm 100%. I'm telling you the truth.
That's not true, bro.
I'm 100%. I'm telling you the truth.
Just some people. No, but you're speaking from your perspective. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Some people
subjectively.
are able to see sex as just a like an activity, like exercising, bro.
No,
And they enjoy it,
No.
and they'll bust from it.
As for
Everything.
men, yeah.
It's not dead
As-
for them.
As for men, I believe that, but I don't believe that for women. And the reason being is because to romantically get a woman, you have to woo her. You can't just see a woman on the road, do you want to fuck? And she's like, yeah. Have you ever done that? You ever got a girl like that?
Just going up to her and ask her, do
Yeah,
I
you want to fuck right now?
No, of course not, because I'm respectful. I'm not gonna just like do that.
Them bars don't work, bro.
But
you have to actually romance her.
Women a little bit.
You have to woo
I
her.
disagree with that
So
because
what do you
there has been situations where I've started up with this girl and we're friends and I didn't even say in a
So you
in a
romanced her
section.
in the
But listen,
friendship.
listen.
Girls,
Exactly.
Put it on you.
Exactly.
Yeah, they are, man, for
And
real.
it just sometimes just be chilling or whatever, just doing something completely different. That's not sexual at all.
And then
some leads to another. We end up fucking, and then we
But
realize.
you have to kiss though.
Sometimes I'll be
That's
fucking without
romantic.
kissing,
That's
bro.
romantic.
No,
That's
bro.
romantic.
No,
Kissing
bro.
is romantic to me.
I know, but what I'm saying
That's
to you
very
is,
romantic. I'm not even a kisser
I
like
only kiss. Well, most of the time, I only kiss women that I'm in a relationship with. If we're just like fuck buddies, we're not kissing. What are we kissing for?
Bro, if you're eating the pussy, you're kissing, bro.
That's different.
No, but I'm saying man will sit here and tell me I'll
That's
eat the pussy,
different.
but I won't kiss her.
Yeah.
What?
That's
That
a
don't
bit
even
mad.
make
Yeah,
sense.
that's dumb.
That is a bit
How?
mad still.
Bro,
How's
that's mad. But that makes
That's a bit
sense.
mad still.
That's mad. You're
How?
kissing, you're
How?
kissing, you're
How?
kissing. 100% you're kissing.
What do you mean how?
How is that mad?
So you'd rather kiss downstairs than upstairs?
Yeah, because for me, nah, listen. Because for me, like you said, kissing on the lips is romantic. Like you're staring at niggas' eyes and shit. Like
So kissing down below ain't romantic.
that's just pure
That's mad.
sex.
Cool. Look, I'm saying, as a girl, yeah, this is why I say, man, stop sucking girls' pussy. Let me tell you why. This is what a girl said to me. This is what a girl said
What
to
was
me.
she saying? What was she saying?
She said one day, niggas giving me head, I'm looking down at his head and I'm holding his head down, and I just felt. And I was like, what the fuck? Like,
He's not doing it right. He's not doing it right.
He can't
He's
be.
not doing
He
it right.
can't be. He can't be.
He's not, because when I'm
She's be
there,
howling, cuz.
she's not even
She's be
paying
howling.
attention in it. Do you know what I'm
She's be
saying?
twisting up her
She don't
lips,
have time
moving and
to.
shit, cuz.
She don't have time to
She's
do
doing
all of
the
that.
mad
What I'm trying to say-
My guy just not doing it properly.
Alright, cool, but I'm saying, if you've been so intimate that you could get in between her legs, then why couldn't you be intimate to get into her mouth? Her mouth's closer than a pussy.
But that's what I'm saying to you.
To get
in
to the pussy
between.
is harder to get to the mouth. The mouth is here. So it's like, it's eye level. So looking at a girl's eyes and looking at her lips, we can kiss instantly. But to get a pum pum, I have to pull it down, get angles, and and all that.
I'll
You know what I'm saying?
explain to you, because people say the eyes are the doors to your soul. So when you're in a relationship with someone, when you feel them like that and you lot have like an intimate bond, kissing for me, what I feel like is very intimate is because you're looking in that person's eyes, you're like right there with them. You're like
Close your eyes, fam. Close your eyes.
Well, sometimes you can do that, but most of the time, like you lot, if you lot really want to connect, sometimes like
Kissing is intimate, I'll give
Wait,
you
so
that.
you kiss
Yeah.
with your eyes open?
yeah.
That's
Swear.
weird.
That's not weird, bro.
Swear you
That's
do.
weird.
How's that? Yeah.
I've never done
Kiss
that.
with your eyes.
I've never done
Yeah.
that.
Nah, you know, I don't.
Like
you know,
proper staring like that. Like, I'm joking,
No.
not like
Yeah, like, I mean,
You're
like,
not like that. Not like that.
Scary. That's
never- I
scary. If a girl open her eyes and saw it, she'd be like, ah! Man's eyes open wide like.
Like that, like
on top of her, just looking at her. That'd be mad. That'd be a mad image, you know.
No,
What
but
this nigga doing?
but if you're intimate at the top, when you go down low and you're just giving head, you're not thinking. I'm not thinking about romance at all. I'm just thinking about sexual activity.
I'm getting it off.
No, but
That's it.
No, but I'm saying, but it is romantic because you're doing her a service that's not. What's it getting off? You're not getting off on that.
Oh well, I would have got head before that though.
Right.
But I'm saying, but you're not getting off while you're giving her head.
Who told you
I
that?
do, fam.
Unless you're 69 and then you're dirty.
I do,
I know,
fam.
but exactly. See
We
what's
get off
going
on
on?
that shit.
Yeah,
You get off giving a girl head.
yes,
Okay,
bro.
so do you guys just give any girl?
No.
No.
I'm not out here
Exactly.
like eating random pussy.
Right.
No.
So
Man, it's gotta
be
when
someone-
a guy does do that, it's like you're kind of special, no?
See, I feel like women interpret familiarity with special. We're just familiar with each other. We're not like ain't nothing special.
No. I'm accepting that. I'm not eating no girl's pussy, bro. That's not.
Yeah,
happening.
obviously
Missing out,
we know
King.
that you. But that's
not
you
what?
though. That's something that
Missing
you
out,
don't
King.
do.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Exactly. You would you do that with your wife?
If we was married for like 100 years, yeah.
100 years.
Fam,
And that's on a special occasion.
fam,
like
on
your
the
birthday.
wedding day, the
No, I'm
drinks
saying,
coming off.
on her birthday,
Face deep.
and that was 10 years deep. Then and like was
10
out special
years.
days, and she just jumped out the
This
shower and like like was being a little freaky, and then I just
I
done
did
it
for free,
fam.
But you know what I'm saying? And it wouldn't be like what you man are doing, like your face head deep in it, bro. Like you're trying.
Hey
to
man, what did you say last time? Drown me, bro.
Drown me, fam.
hey, like let's
Man
be
said
real,
baptize.
fam.
God
Baptize
damn,
me in their
Fam,
juices, cuz.
Yo,
we're
dirty guy.
adults, innit? Like
I don't give a
this
fuck,
is
man.
exactly.
I
This is
don't give a
consensual. We're adults. Like, why do we have to pretend like? Do you know what I mean?
No, it's not even pretending. I'm just saying.
It was my girl as well.
For me personally, I just feel like some girls, like if they even clean themselves right, the pH levels all off in it.
That's real.
Some men are
See-
eating pussy and it's all tasting mad. They coming up and they're
See,
like,
that's why-
I go brush my teeth. And
That's
don't
why
know
you
what
have to deal with high quality women at all times, bro. Like, if I say, for example, if I step in the room, I'm about to have sex with a girl and I smell anything, I'm not doing it
Loud,
because that just turns me off.
No, it's true.
Some
Like-
men are saying I'm still doing it because I said
I know.
all that talk on the phone, all that talk on the phone that I was
Okay,
giving her,
yeah.
I have to back up my chat now. And she's like, "What?
I'm
You're not
sorry,
on it?
not-
Now what do you do now? What do you do in that moment now? My level's already been said. I've already told you I'm not even about that life. I'm not on that still. Now she knows.
Condom on.
I don't really need to worry about that. But the whole thing of what I'm trying to say, yeah, without getting too distracted, yeah, is that a toxic relationship can be seen from a mile away. But when your relationship's breaking up, sometimes you can't see it.
That's true.
Don't. Yeah. I think more so when a guy can't see it. Like I think women like just check out from earlier and they know what it is from time. And so then when it ends, they're like, yeah, like nigga, like
There's that.
I've been gone.
And also as well, I feel like most people actually do see it, but they prefer to be in denial
I'm telling you.
about it.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
There's
because they
a lot
love
of that be
Yeah,
happening.
yeah, in love or whatever.
Yeah, there's a lot of that, especially with man them. Like, there's better times I've
This
had.
generation just loves to give up so easily.
Oh yeah, now this generation don't
Options,
understand
man.
what
Options,
they
accessibility.
don't
Yeah.
understand. They don't understand romance. This generation, in my opinion.
Like any little thing, bye.
Yeah.
Why? Why can't you sort it out?
Do you know? I feel like with men, they've been hurt so many times there that
Innit,
it's
man?
easier to leave than to stay and get hurt again.
Trust me.
Because you
That
feel
is
like
exactly
she's
what I
just
thought
gonna.
today.
See, it's like you just thinking she's gonna do me dirty sooner or later. So you know
Son.
what? Let me detach myself as fast
Yeah,
as possible,
yeah.
so I don't get hurt. Because you gotta protect yourself.
That's true.
Man's
I had the
heart
exact thought
my
today,
heart
you know.
is fragile.
Innit, man?
That's
My
true.
heart is fragile. I can't take going through a painful heart. Bro, I've been through painful heartbreak. You know. That's
Me
like
too, fam.
Bro, that's the worst feeling ever in the world.
I feel like everyone's been through that before, right?
Man wanna die out here like feeling
You've been through that before, right? Yeah, everyone's been through that.
Yeah.
And I've realised that feeling there, I will never let myself get to that point there where I'm sitting in my house
It's true.
by myself listening to slow jams bawling, fam.
Damn, balling.
Yeah, bro. It's
Bruh.
real like that, bro. So that's why you have to protect. You got to protect your heart. Men won't tell the truth, but a lot of men will sit there and cry and think, "Wow, what's she doing now?" And then you might even be a sucker and even think, "Let me give her a call and see what she's doing." The worst thing you could ever do is call a girl after you broke up, because if you
true.
hear her out living her best life, or you hear another guy, you're gonna lose your mind.
Biggie Keisha, another shot, yeah? Who the fuck is that nigga in the background? And why he sounds so like he sounds tall, bare bass in his voice, and no smoke
His
in your
voice is
missus.
mad deep, like, who's that?
Innit?
Bro, it's over. That's why I don't even do that. I don't do that.
Yeah, it's true. I'm not on that.
if it's over, it's over. I'm done. I'm gone. That's it.
But
No,
the
I
feelings
agree.
are feeling like, trust me, man. Like I feel like, but you see, you know when they say, "Oh, you know what you have," you like, you don't know what you have till it's gone. No,
Yeah.
like man, know what they have when they have it. But it's just sometimes maybe they need to go just for a minute, because I feel like fuck a break. That's all long in it. I don't mean a break where you actually split up. I mean like go for a walk kind of break.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go for a walk or like spend a couple hours at the house, then come back and rethink, as opposed to just say let's kind of break. Yeah, because like we all know break fucking is ruining it.
Yep.
So that's why
And I think that's the most.
cap.
That's the most exactly. It's the most pointless shit in a
pointless.
relationship ever.
Why?
Just break
An
up.
actual break is
Because
pointless. I
if
don't
you
do
go
breaks.
exactly, if you go on a break, then like, I'm speaking for myself. If I go on a break with someone, then that means I'm trying to see other options to remind
During that
myself
break.
whether you're actually worth it or
Yeah.
not. That's what that means to me.
That ain't what it is.
It doesn't mean, oh no, let me just take a little while away from
Breaks
you
are
and then we're gonna
pointless.
get like. It's gonna. The relationship's always gonna go back to the way it was
I believe
when you
that
come back
need
from the
to,
break.
Yeah,
I feel like
fuck a
sometimes
break.
you need your space.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
let's not use the word break. Let's try and use the word space. So sometimes you could be in each other's space so much that it's like you're suffocating me.
Mm-hmm.
I felt that, bro. Like a woman was just like, she just wouldn't leave me alone.
Trust
Every
me.
hour on the hour, she's messaging me. She wants to see me every day.
Yeah, it's too much.
And she's calling me 20 times in the night. And I'm a man. Everyone knows. I say this like openly on all my platforms. Like everyone knows my toxic trait is that I just don't answer my phone. Like
He's
I
not
just don't
lying.
answer my phone.
No, I can attest to that.
Like, I do not answer my phone. Like I'll see your number calling me, and it's not personal. I want people to understand it's not personal.
It's how it is.
It's just that I control my life. I don't let my phone control me. I've seen people have anxiety when they're getting phone calls. I'm like, bro, like, is that really that
Thinking
deep?
too much about it, bro.
Like,
at that point.
Nah, I'll never let my phone become my master. I master my phone, and it takes years to know that, to get to that point where not everybody's phone call needs to be answered. Like, and it's not personal. Like, we could be doing something at that moment, but I just don't want to answer my phone.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's my way of controlling my power in my life. Because I remember I used to answer my phone to everyone, and this man told me to go here, that man told me to go here, this man told me to go here, go do this, do that. And I was just thinking, bro, my mind's confused right now. There's so much going on because everybody's calling me that I'm not even focused on myself.
Yeah.
To the point where I never ate one day, and it got to about 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock in the night, and then eat, and then someone's like, oh, I got half a burger, do you want it? And I was looking at it thinking, half a burger? Half a burger. I done everything for everyone else, and all man can offer me is half a burger.
Yeah.
I said, I forgot about
That's hilarious.
myself, but I was there for everyone
Got
else.
burnt out,
And
man.
I looked at my phone, and it's just me answering my phone all day. I was on the phone to people, helping this person's problem, doing this for that person, doing that for... I didn't have nothing for myself. So I learned to just detach myself from my device where I'm not scared. If I miss a call, I miss a call, I don't care. Give me the most important call in the world. I can miss it.
It's a slippery slope though, because I get what you're saying. I completely agree with you. And also as well, your time is your inventory. Like, you get to decide what you do with it. And I completely agree with that. But the slippery slope happens when you kind of like miss out on opportunities just because you're not on the ball. That makes sense. Especially like if you're like in the industry that we're in, like in the media industry. Most shit that happens that I felt like has been like a plus for our platform, whatever, just happened like by chance. You know what I'm saying? Because I was in the room with someone that knew someone, and they're like, oh yeah, you know this guy, blah. If I hadn't picked up the phone or replied to your text, that probably wouldn't have happened. That's the only part where I feel like, but I agree with you. I agree with you.
Do you know, I've realised, and this is what I say to everyone here, ownership. I remember when Kanye West was saying this and everyone thought it was crazy. If you're the owner of your business, then no one can cancel you.
Of course.
If you're the owner of your own platform, no one can cancel you. Let me tell you why.
Yeah.
They tried to cancel Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez is on fire right now, bro.
Oh, 100%.
I don't think he's been on fire this much in his career until now. So what the whole point of what I'm trying to say is because he's got his own platform. If he was still with a record label, they could drop him out, take the money back from him
immediately.
You see what I'm saying? They could just cut off his endorsements. But if you're your own endorsement, then nobody can ever cancel you. If nobody can cancel you, then you're unstoppable. If you're unstoppable, then you never have to worry about that. That's the last thing in your mind. Does it make sense?
Yeah, it makes
sense. And that's
sense.
why ownership is important, because when you have ownership over everything, then you have full control. Someone wanted to call me on their platform. Yeah. Listen to it. I'll tell you, this is a real life story. This happened to me 2 days ago. Someone sent me a voice note. Oh, I want you to come on this show and I want you to talk, but I don't want you to be too controversial or say things that might offend people. I said, thank you, but no thank you.
No thanks.
Of course.
Yeah.
You know why? Of
course.
I have my own
Because you know my
platform.
brand.
Exactly. You know my brand as well.
No, but I'm saying, what you're going to do, I can do myself
That's true,
and
my
talk the way I
platform.
want to talk.
Yeah, that's true.
Why do I have to come down and dumb down myself?
That's long I ain't
That's
doing
true.
that.
Just remember this. This rule for everybody in life, yeah? Any place that takes away from your character is not a place that you should never be in the first place.
1000%.
Any place that takes away from your character and makes you not be your full potential of who you're meant to be, any relationship that does that to you, any friendship, any family ship, remove yourself
It's true.
immediately to save your own mental space.
And it's just dumb. Like, why would you holler at me when you've seen what I do?
You know what I'm
like,
about.
Exactly.
You
You
know
know
what I
that I'm about that shit. Like,
About toning it
don't
down.
call me up if you know that you don't want that on your platform.
Tone it
the
down.
Because
dumbest
it's
shit
naturally,
ever.
and that's why the person said, please, like,
No,
just be,
no.
and it's like, the person was like trying to plead with me before even coming on to be nice. But the thing is, I'm nice in general. But if I'm hearing fuckery, I'm gonna address that instantly. You can't hear fuckery and I'm just sitting there like, you know what? Let me just be quiet. Because then, you know what that does? It takes away from me. No, forget my branding, forget all of that. It just takes away from me, my
I know, but
soul
you're your
as
brand.
a human person.
But you're your brand.
No, but I'm saying
Yeah,
me
agree.
as a person.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm in a room with 10 people and I have this talk like, hello, sir,
Yeah.
that is for the money. That is for the bag. If there's no bag there, I am not talking a certain way.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of
I'll
course.
just remove myself. These guys talking all posh and
Selling-
conspicuous.
selling out, fam.
Yeah, you enjoy your day, bro.
I can't say
God.
that.
You see me outside listening to some Capleton blood. You know what I'm saying? Or something, bro. I'm not gonna waste
Not
my time
selling
in
out.
places where I feel like I have to dumb myself down or tone down how I am as a person.
Never.
Nah, I'm alright.
I agree with what you're saying because your essence of who you are as a person is very important. But the only time that I make the excuse is one, when there's money involved, when there's bag involved, or if there's an opportunity for me to learn something.
Okay.
If there's an opportunity, like for example, like if I'll be in the studio with like managers or artists or whatever, with people that I don't know, and bare mad shit will be going on that I don't agree with, but I just be in the background, just kind of like watching how things are happening,
Right.
just because I want to learn how the music industry happens. Does that make sense? I want to learn the do's and don'ts. Like, okay, this guy does that. I know to stay away from that. That's the only time I wouldn't necessarily be my full self.
Okay, okay,
in this,
okay, I'm
in
with
this
you, I'm with
space.
you, I'm with you.
But apart from that, I completely agree with what you're saying.
All right, next question is, how do you deal with a breakup? You know what I've realized that a lot of people don't know how to deal with breakups, so their life becomes worse. Or not worse, the word's worse.
Worse, yeah.
Like their life becomes
I'm
worse.
not gonna lie. Earlier as well, you said NDNA. It's NDA, bro.
NDNA.
When time ago, carry on.
Go on.
Yeah, go on.
Non-disclosure
You
agreement.
keep doing that. You keep throwing me off, bro. Now I'm like, what?
Go.
What? Now my mind's in a whole
I know,
different
but
realm.
that's what I'm saying. Like, how good of a podcaster are you?
What do you mean? You're throwing me off.
I shouldn't be able to throw you up, bro.
So you're saying you're an agent of confusion. That's what I call you now. Agent of confusion. You're trying to confuse me. Alright, so basically, how do you deal with breakups? Like, how would you deal with a breakup?
For me, I like to go through the shit part first. Like,
Go on.
like it depends how long, depends how much I give a fuck about this person. The last person I was going out with, maybe about 4 or 5 years ago, that's my last relationship, was the one that hurt me the most. And for that one, I think that was probably the only one as well. For that one, the way I dealt with it was, for the first 2 days, bro, I'm not gonna lie, like you said, I was crying.
Swear.
Yeah,
I've
I was
never
crying.
cried, you know. I've never
Like,
cried.
that was the first time that happened
You
to
need
me.
therapy, bro.
But that's because... Nah,
You need
nah,
therapy.
he's
You
right.
never
cried.
He's right.
Crying is healthy, bro.
Yeah.
Tears are not meant to stay in your eyes.
No, they're not.
Tears don't mean you're weak.
Yeah,
No,
it
but
doesn't.
I'm not anti-crying. I'm saying I've never felt the emotion to cry. No, for a woman, I'm saying.
But that's
Never.
but that's why you need therapy.
You need therapy,
that's
bro.
what
I'm not taking therapy to learn how to cry. What kind of shit is that?
I know, but it's not
Never
to
in
learn
life.
how to cry. It's to know why
Yeah,
it
but I don't
is
feel those
that you
emotions.
don't. Exactly.
Yeah, but that's a problem.
Exactly.
No. I'm saying I don't feel the emotion like to cry, as opposed to I feel pain.
Bro, we understand what you're saying.
But tears do not form.
But know what? Pain comes with tears.
Nah, not me,
Yeah.
bro.
Of course it does. If my mom dies, I'm gonna feel pain in my heart, and tears come from my eyes.
Yeah, but even when my nana passed and my uncle, tears didn't form. I was sad, but it didn't form.
Yeah, but the day it does come, it's gonna come like a rainforest, bro. And you're never.
All of
gonna
that
feel
shit
cry.
gets pent up. It gets kind of like.
There was something in your childhood
You know what
that
I'm saying?
stopped you. You was crying so much, someone done something and it stopped you from crying. There's always something. If you go
Even in
back
my
into, that's why therapy is good, because it goes back
I'm
into.
not
that.
taking therapy to
Bro.
form tears, bro. That's the worst. That's the worst kind of therapy. How do I cry, boss man? What the hell? Why are you here,
That's
nigga?
not like this. That's not like this. They're gonna find out what has made you emotionless.
No, but I feel pain.
It's not that he's emotionless.
Just never ever cry.
No, but pain. Listen, pain is synonymous with tears.
No, I feel you, but okay, but like if I was gonna cry, it might be because of like my son, for example.
I agree
but
with
I
you.
haven't got to a point where something's happened to make me cry. I feel like a breakup would never make me cry. I'll be in pain and maybe.
You know, never been in love.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe.
That's what I was gonna say.
Never been in love.
And even maybe he has, but maybe he has. The reason why you need therapy is to go understand yourself.
Look, I'm not.
I know you don't have to go, but I'm just trying to explain.
So for crying, that's the worst kind of therapy.
No. See, I feel like wait, hold on. I feel like you're misunderstanding what he's saying. He's not saying go learn how to cry. He's saying go learn why it is that you're not crying.
Yeah,
but it's never the problem.
Normal.
No, I feel you. Listen,
but it has to be a problem because that means that you're emotionless.
No. But
that means you're gonna be like, yeah, that's that bitch.
No.
You know what? Cancel that bitch.
No, I can't.
That's crazy,
No,
bro.
I can't. You know what? Yeah, but
You do that though.
No, I do that.
See?
So you're telling me every relationship you've had, you've cried on?
No. Just this one. Just that last one.
There you go. So,
But are you not
him.
taking the relationship serious though? Because if I'm in a relationship with a girl, I'm in a relationship. Like I'm dying for you. Like I'll cry.
Everyone?
I'll bust her.
I don't know about everyone.
No,
Okay, but
That's why he's never
Depends.
cried.
no, but I'm saying, you know what? Yeah, like, maybe it's a skill that I can just switch to no fuck. As in, like, I'm ruthless as fuck, you know. I'm not gonna lie, but I think I'm protecting myself in being ruthless. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not feeling that much.
And
to a point where,
that's
like,
why, brother, you need therapy.
No,
for real.
No. But in a breakup sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Even if I did feel them levels of emotion, I don't want to be at a point where I'm that hurting, tears are forming. So I don't feel like, say, I'm like me being just like, you know what, like fuck that bitch. Like I'm not missing out on the crying aspect because like what's that doing for me? Like making me more hurt? I've never been there, bro.
Yeah, but
I miss them. I want to speak to them, see them again, maybe. But crying never
have you
happened.
ever cried in a breakup?
Who's cried?
Yeah.
I think women
she would have cried on the way here for no reason. That's how women are, innit?
Don't be sexist now.
Yeah, that's.
No, I'm just saying, yeah.
What the hell?
No, tears form, tears form easier. That's all I'm saying, bro. It would have shot. I'm just saying. Or a woman can cry.
Like
a woman can cry on cue. She can.
That's kind of scary.
But
anyways,
I've been in a relationship where I've not cried.
that means you didn't care about him as much.
And how many relationships? What, like 4, 10, 12? Like, as in.
I've only been in 2 relationships.
Well, how you? Okay, so 2, 1. So one of them you didn't cry.
Yeah.
But how long was that one for? Like that relationship, the one where you didn't cry. How long was that for?
That was for like 2 years, I'd say.
Okay, you didn't cry.
Okay, I think I did cry, but I think it was like once. I think I cried once, but it wasn't as bad as before. Okay. I remember the first time I got my heart broken, I cried so madly. Like, yeah.
You would do that, innit?
And have you noticed that whenever there's a breakup happens, women describe it as you broke their heart. Men describe it as, oh, we broke up.
It's true.
Why is that? Just curious. Because then you think his heart was broken as well.
No.
See?
What do you mean no?
Unless he's done something wrong.
Men ain't androids,
his heart was broken.
Exactly.
If he's done something wrong.
Even if he has done something wrong.
So if he's gone out and cheated, you must have known what you was doing. You
That's
must
true,
have known
but
the consequences, and you must have known.
That's true, but that doesn't mean my heart is not broken from ruining a relationship that I cared about.
No, that's guilt. That's not.
It's not really guilt now. It's just realizing that you fucked up.
That is guilt, because you realise if the girl didn't say that to you, you wouldn't be feeling guilty. She was like, "Oh, it's alright, babe. I've done the same."
That's not true. Some men be feeling guilty while they're in the middle of cheating.
Imagine your girl said, "Yeah, don't worry, babes. I've done the same."
Yeah.
What do you do at that moment? No, but on the real though, as men, what are you doing at that moment? Your girl, you've come to your girl, say, "Babes, look, I'm sorry. Yeah, I've cheated on you." She's like, "Shit, man, I was waiting for you to say it because I've done the same thing last week." What do you do at that moment?
Hey man, we're square now, bro.
What are you doing?
Alright, cool, my G.
I don't know.
Now I'm saying you've gone to her and said, "Babes, I ain't gonna lie to you. I love you. But last week, man, there's a sexy girl and I had to beat, man." And she's like, "Bro, babes, I don't even have to say this to you." That that's like
We're
that's
fighting.
Huh?
We're fighting.
I'll call it outside her name, but I'm going.
Wait, hold on. Why are you fighting?
But wait. You're the
you
one who went to her first.
Exactly, but you've done the
About
same
cheating.
thing.
Yeah, you've gone to her and confessed I've cheated, and then she's hit you with the.
Oh yeah, I did the same thing as well.
But it don't mean like we both got to be scumbags, fam. What the fuck? The thing, listen, yeah, you can't get one up on niggas, fam. It's like that ain't got to be even, yeah. If I fuck up, you can't be a fuck up too.
I know, but what
No,
if
but both
she
ways.
Really petty.
No, but
Or-
if she paid, then she needs to go.
Or what if she cheated before? You
Even
cheated.
worse.
Yeah, but then you cheated. Like,
Fam, if a girl cheats first, like I'm going Belmarsh prison, fam. It's over for me, fam. I'm telling you, if she cheats first, it's done. It's curtains. It's lights. It's all done. But then at that point, do you know what? But I feel like cheating aspect, yeah. Obviously, maybe a woman takes her more to get there. She loves you, innit?
exactly.
But a lot of guys say, "Oh, she's cheating. I'm gonna fuck her up." Blah blah blah. But they never do.
Exactly. That never happens.
Because I don't want to go to prison.
Yeah. So why are you saying you would go to prison then?
No. I'm saying that the whole cheating thing. So he said, if I came to you and you agreed, like say, oh yeah, I cheated too, then I'm going to prison.
Yeah, but a lot of guys say if the girl cheats first, you're beating her up.
Yeah,
But
rapping.
Bun for bun, innit?
Yeah, no, but I'm rapping.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, we're even now. Unless if it's like you cheated with
We're
like multiple
even now.
people.
We're never
Yeah.
even.
Wait, stop. Who's this guy?
Innit,
What's
who
his
is he?
name?
What do you mean?
Like, you're just saying,
Oh,
yeah, we're even
nah.
now.
Why would you want to know?
That's a
I don't want to know
disastrous
that.
relationship there.
Why would you want to know?
I'm
I
saying.
gotta know.
Do you know why you have
But
to
why?
know? No, you have
Bro,
to know.
what do you think? You think I'm letting Long Dick Terry down the road come back down here, bro?
Bro, that's your insecurity, bro. Like,
I'm
it
insecure,
doesn't matter
yeah,
if it's
I'm
got
insecure,
long
cool.
dick or small dick or
Yeah, it
minimum
does.
dick, whatever. No, it doesn't, bro. I can guarantee no, it doesn't. Because do you know all that matters is the fact that she's still in a relationship with you.
What?
What?
Yeah, we're
way?
talking about in a scenario where you both cheated.
Okay, go on.
I'm not talking about if she cheats on you.
Okay, go on.
No. If she still wants to be in a relationship with you after you cheated on her and she cheated with someone else before, that's all that matters to me. I don't care that like this guy's the most amazing guy in the world.
Her back went.
Because do you know why? Because
She has no back. It's just like iron board now. There's no back no more. He fucked the arse out of her, fam. And she's gonna come back to you and lay down next to you, and be like, hey, babe, want some eggs? What eggs? Listen,
But
just when a man can skeet off,
but you know what?
He can't.
I'm saying a woman and a man
That's funny.
is very different. Let me tell you why.
Very different.
Why?
A man conquers a woman don't conquer a man. She's letting herself
I've been
be
said this
conquered.
as well.
So if your woman's giving you bun, she let another. I want you to. This guy messed me up, you know.
Yeah.
For life, you know what he done? He started to make me envision it. Then he started saying things, and it started to make me feel sick.
You had to.
Yeah, I remember you
I
said
had to
that
do it.
last week.
He messed up my mind.
had to do it, I swear,
I've never looked at it like that. I've just thought, oh, she's cheating. She's
No.
But
Visuals.
he's like broke down the rules.
But
of how
you guys are still completely ignoring the fact that you also cheated. That's the
I'm saying,
element
but my
for me.
I know, but I'm not getting dominated, conquered by any type of like person.
But it doesn't
But, no,
matter.
but I'm saying, you can have sex with a girl and feel nothing, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay, she didn't.
that's not true though.
Yeah, but what if she
More
did?
times she does.
What
can't.
if she did not?
But more
Exactly.
times she does.
She's felt 100%, yeah, I'm telling you, a woman
me.
has felt something. And the reason being there is because to get a woman into bed, you have to, there's some sort of wooing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You got to spin some sort of web to
Just
get her, bro.
just
Like, I'm not
because-
talking about a web of lies. You just got to spin
Yeah,
some
yeah.
sort of web. You've got to be that guy that's appealing to her. So
bet
you've got
sauce,
to be,
fam. I bet
whether you're
sauce.
taking her out to restaurants, whether you're
Anything.
spending money on
Funny.
her, whether you're picking her up from work, dropping her home. There's something that you've got to be doing. So for her, sex is a little bit more intimate than us.
So do you believe that for a guy to have sex with a woman, the woman doesn't have to be appealing to the guy? Because
What do you mean?
for me to have sex with a girl, I have to find her attractive. I
Not
have to-
even, fam. See, but
That's what I'm saying. A girl's not just finding him attractive, she's actually finding him sexy. There's a difference.
as a person, like, as in she likes him.
I like him. Like, I like his manliness. She likes his manliness, and she's coming home seeing you like. So sometimes you know when a girl's been cheating on you. Yeah? It's very simple to know when your girl's been giving you bun, and it's very simple. Her attitude changes.
Yeah, 100%.
Acting up,
Everything
start
that you
acting
do,
up.
even when you do something right, she's still
Yeah,
snapping.
yeah.
When she looks at you, she's cutting her eye. When she's in her phone, she's happy.
Everything.
That's a woman that is cheating on you, bro.
Fam, I'm not gonna lie. I
But
can't
how do
be.
you not know she's just going through something?
She ain't going through nothing.
If she's listen, if my girl's going through something, I'm gonna know. Reason being is because I'm very attentive to my woman.
Yeah.
And she'll tell you before she starts acting like that.
No, I'm the most attentive man. You might not be attentive, but I'm very attentive to my woman.
I'm women.
Before my woman even's upset, yeah, I can even tell my woman's coming on her period. I look at her face and I'm like, yeah, having breakouts. She'll be like, I'm getting a lot of breakouts, babe. I'll be like, yeah, period's in the next 2 days.
Yeah.
And I see attitude. Why is everything pissing me off? I'll be like, yeah, your period's coming. But I'm very attentive. Remember I said to you, like, I was on that podcast and the guy was like, if my woman comes on a period, I'm leaving. I'm not staying. I'm like, that's mad. I'm staying. What the hell? The hell am I leaving for?
What do you mean, like
if a girl comes on her period and you're with your girl and you chill with your girl, like you just dust her off. Like, I'm not seeing you until you come off your period.
That's his girl as well. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
No, I'm not leaving my woman if she's on her period. Let's not just say like we're in bed having sex or doing anything, but I'm not leaving you while you're going through emotions because it's only the first 2 days is mad, but then after that you're back to normal. You know what I'm saying? Third day, you know when girls just come off the period, they say, "You wanna have sex? It's not bleeding that much." You're like, what?
Every time, innit? What's that about?
Wait, hold on, bro. Would you do it?
Do you remember I said to you, I ain't done it yet?
Oh, okay.
You've done it 100%.
I know you've done it, you savage.
A few times.
I wouldn't do it. Come on, the cramps, like, no.
Not like when it's like.
A period is a time where you need to release. You need to release bad things. You need to just. Do you know what I mean?
Bad things, you know. Bad
you need
things.
to like. It's a time where you need to like spiritually know who to let go of, who to like.
It be that deep.
For real, innit? That's what I'm about to say. You're cutting ties with people.
When you felt them pains the other week, though, you know what I'm talking about.
It was the worst pain, bro.
Thank you very much.
So imagine that for 2 days.
But what pain is it?
We got the period thing on.
You're lying.
You're releasing bad energy. You're releasing toxins out of your body.
I know, but then that's why sometimes some women are more horny whenever they're
sensitive and that, all going mad. Like one touch is just dripping.
And but not every woman is different as well.
Every woman's very different in their period.
Very
every
different.
Very different. Like there's some women when they're on their period, stay away from them.
That's what I'm saying.
They'll tell you stay away from me. And there's some women that you don't even know they're on their period.
Yep.
You can tell her around, she'll be like, yeah, I was on my period for the last 2 days. Don't lie, babe.
Good girls, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I believe a strong man can be around his woman and not have sex with her.
Oh, 1,000%.
That's he can control his desires.
That's easy.
So if she's on her period, you wouldn't expect head?
No, not really. No. I mean, if she's offering, but I'm not saying, oh, you gotta give me head for us to hang out. Like that's corny.
You know why? You know why I say I don't really want to do anything sexual when a girl's on her period yet. I want us to be able to have a bond where it's not sex orientated. You see, I've been in relationships where it's sex orientated and it's become boring because everything's about one thing. Like after you get that thing, after a certain amount of times, if there's nothing else there, then you actually see it for what it actually is.
Right, okay.
But when you're focused on other things, you don't really see that aspect. So when you do have sex, it's like, oh, this is enjoyable. Oh, this is exciting. This is spontaneous. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's the best. If you're having sex every single day, like when you go to bed, when we get into bed, we're gonna have sex. Do you know how? For me, that's boring sex. I want to be.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like, I agree with you. Like in terms of like you got, especially if you're in a relationship, you gotta find other things that you do together that isn't just sex. But you can have a sexual buddy, a fuck buddy. That you have great sex with, like every time, even though you guys fuck every day.
Right.
Yeah, what if you're just so like attracted to each other and you just can't?
And also as well, like
that's real.
Yeah, and people like that is people that you experiment with.
But how many girls have you been through? Like this is the problem now. You're giving so much of your life force to these women, bro. They come up and you go down. Have you ever left a relationship? Let me ask you this question, and I want you to think deep about this. Have you ever got out of a sexual endow of a woman, and after you feel like you just feel like your soul is gone, but it was just sex, but for some reason you feel like a part of you's gone, but all it was sex. Do you know what that was? You gave so much of your life force to this woman that she's up now in life.
Yeah, but that's what soul tie is.
Yeah, because sperm goes into her body. That's still alive. Yeah. You are releasing. She is taking. Imagine you giving her good energy, bro.
Sometimes she spat it out and I still felt like that, though. That's the thing. I said, sometimes she spat it out and I still felt like that. So I feel like it's just the energy.
Listen.
Okay, so what if a girl...
Queen swallow only. Queen swallow, I'm telling you.
What if you're eating a girl out and she comes in your mouth?
That's
true.
How
does she feel?
I don't know.
Is that...
What if you got bad energy?
That's true, but that's the thing.
Girls can feel mad energy from guys.
Is that what you lot doing? Eating like the girl busting your mouth?
Well, like, I mean, I
mad,
spit.
yeah.
I don't swallow, I
that.
spit, so it's cool.
Are you
But-
letting a girl busting him up?
My girl, yeah.
More time you don't even
For
know
free.
she's busting
Exactly.
your mouth.
No, I do, because like,
And
yeah,
yeah,
like it's all creamy in that, innit?
You look nasty.
It's all, yeah, like it's all creamy in that.
And
Fam,
with
that's
women,
good
it's
for you,
not
fam.
really a bus. It's like, it's just...
Alright, but some girls squirt though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you letting her squirt in your mouth?
Well, I'm not
I
like
would.
opening my mouth.
I'm talking about it's that,
But-
and you're like,
Yeah.
Whoa. What do you think drown me means?
Fam. That's hot, fam. I'll do that for free. Swear down. That's normal, ain't it? Fam.
Yeah.
It is
fam.
normal. Let's
It
not
is.
make it not normal. Right?
Exactly.
And yeah,
You lot are nasty. You lot all agreeing. You lot all
you
agreeing.
ejaculate, so everyone
Exactly.
ejaculates. We're all human
Right,
beings,
right,
so
right,
what's
right.
nasty? At the end of the day,
In my mouth.
Yeah.
your mouth,
I use my mouth for eating.
Bro, she also uses her mouth for eating.
Listerine plus,
Yeah,
cuz.
exactly.
Now you're good,
What the
fam.
hell, you lot?
Good
Don't
point.
try and make it sound. Stop being equality. There's no such thing as equality.
What's
Why are
wrong
you not
with you?
doing this equality shit?
I'm not doing it.
You're a
Yeah,
feminist.
yeah,
Are you a feminist? Are you a feminist?
Yes.
Not a modern day
yes.
feminist. Not a modern day feminist.
I think everyone
Back in
here
the
is a
day-
feminist. I think everyone here is a feminist.
Back in the day,
I'm
I
not a
was.
feminist.
Not a modern day one, I'm not.
Yeah, not that type
Do you
of
know what I
feminist.
mean? Yeah, yeah.
But you do believe women should be respected in society, right?
That's not feminism. That's just.
That is
that's
feminism,
life.
bro.
that's
No, but-
standard.
no, but-
Guys
no, but
should-
before
Exactly.
feminism came around,
But the
my
feminism
grandparents
was
were doing that, though.
really quick. Feminism was invented because that wasn't normal in society.
Yeah, right,
No,
right,
it was-
That's what I'm saying.
Feminism came
Right.
from the suffragettes. Let's go back into history. It came from the suffragettes back in the 90s. Something. It was after the first the First World War, when women had to go out and work, and the
Yeah.
men weren't letting them. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I think it was the first, Second World War. I can't remember which one.
First World War.
Yeah, and then the suffragettes and the men was like, they were giving them lower wages than men ever got.
yeah.
That's where the suffragettes came out and said, why are we getting less pay? That's where it really came from. It wasn't actually made for black people. It was made for white people. But anyway,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
another
100.
topic on another
Yeah,
day.
yeah, yeah.
So feminism has nothing to do with us in this room, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? We've always treated our women with respect and love.
Right,
them.
right,
Yeah.
right.
It's the society and slavery and all of the things that we went through, the generational traumas that made us the way we are with our women now. To the point where it seems like black men and black women hate each other, bro. You rarely see a black man with a black woman anymore.
To be honest with you, I feel like you like. If you're on the internet, you have that idea in
Alright,
your
cool. Let
mind.
me ask both
But
of you
in
this-
real life,
Alright, let me ask both of you
I
this
feel like
question.
that's a myth.
Let me ask you both of you this. Do you want to get married? See? Do you want to get married? Now, this is... Now, see, you see
Why?
That's the
Nah.
problem. You see the problem. That's the problem.
Why?
If we're
Because
not marrying black
I've never
women,
wanted to, though.
cool. Answer me this question. If you're not marrying the black woman, yeah, then who marries her?
I don't
The
know.
white men.
Or another
Might
black
drop,
man.
Might drop.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I could just
another
be with
black
her and
man
not
that
get
is not
married, you
me.
know? I could just be with her
Yeah, but
forever,
what
not
if
get
she
married.
wants to get
Exactly.
married?
No, but I could just be with her forever, like as in
Then-
No, but
the paper,
Yeah,
the
but
fact, the
there's no
paper.
No, but I'm saying,
There is.
no, but I'm saying,
Of
you
course
could
there
just
is.
leave her tomorrow.
Why
I know.
see?
Why
Why
not?
see?
Kind of I'm married too.
But why see? What I'm saying
Yeah,
is,
but it will be harder. You have to pay.
I know, but I can still leave her. Though.
See, that's
yeah,
the
just saying the
problem.
finance.
See, that's the problem. That
money
mindset is the
aspect.
Yeah,
problem.
because you're wasting her time. So
No.
The money
See,
aspect is what you say, though.
What's a relationship exactly? What's a relationship based on? Trust,
Love,
right?
God.
And trust.
Yeah.
Trust.
Yeah,
So
okay,
which means
cool.
you have to trust that I'm not gonna leave tomorrow.
Right. So the marriage is not
And the
needed.
same way I have to trust you're not gonna leave tomorrow. It's a two-way thing. Like women always act like you're the only one that has something to lose in the
Trust me, men
relationship.
do
yeah,
too,
you
you
can
know?
leave in a relationship and marriage, cool. However, you don't have that bond with God. Like, if you're religious or not, you don't have that bond. Like,
God's got
you'll
nothing
feel
to do with
wrong.
this. I'm
Like,
not gonna
you'll be in
lie
a
to you.
relationship,
It does.
you'll be
Marriage
having
does
sex,
it,
you'll be
that's
having kids. But would it not feel like you're not following like what God wants for you?
No,
Like,
no, I'm not gonna
because
lie.
you know what marriage is, yeah, and this is me being real with everyone. Marriage is a bond between you, her, and God. That's what marriage is. So I feel like if the black man's not ready to commit to God, he's not ready to commit to the black woman, then the black woman's not being respected. And you'll see the black man, the white woman will come in, confuse up his head when he's rich and be like, you have to marry me. And you'll see him at the altar. Me and the altar in your white dress.
I'm never marrying a white woman. That
if
shit's
you're
scary.
not God fearing, then you're scary.
See, I
You
feel
get it?
I feel like pardon?
If
I feel like she was attacking me there for a second. I was like, what? What did you say? No, it's for real. I didn't hear you.
I respect your view, but it's like you can't validate someone's sort of like morals or belief just based on it's like
Yeah,
God fearing. It's like, well, cause, listen, yeah, you know what? I've met some really really nice people here who are atheists, you know, like really nice people. Like,
Are they married?
No, I'm saying, but just like genuinely like
No, but-
going out.
Alright, cool. This is a question they ask atheists. Are they married?
No, I mean, I'm not. Like, I didn't.
Of course not.
No, I mean, but I didn't know. But I didn't know their life. I'm saying, like, if it sounds like I didn't care to ask about their life. But I'm saying, I didn't even know that atheists until I asked. But I'm saying before that, it was still nice people. Like, so like that didn't determine whether they was
but the
nice
devil
to me
was
or.
once an angel. Don't be fooled by what people are showing
And
you.
religion,
I'm not for anything.
But a killer could be nice to you.
Of course they can.
Do you know what I mean? But
I'm religious.
Let them finish. And I feel like marriage is not. It's not between you, God, and the way that we think it is. It's between you, your woman, and the government, bro. That's all.
The reality, what hits.
Exactly. That's
Trust
all.
me, the reality
because
society.
in fact, your relationship should have been like a godly relationship from the beginning, anyways, before you even decide to go get married.
Right.
I'm not a religious person, but I do believe in God.
Facts.
okay,
You know what I'm
how
saying?
can it be godly if you're having sex before marriage?
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not religious.
Yeah, right.
I believe in God.
That's different. Yeah, that's different. That's very different.
I don't believe in religions. I don't.
Do you know what? I hear her point now. She's got a very, very good point that we need to actually pay attention to. I'm saying to you, man, now, yeah. The reason why I ask both of you if you want to get married is because a lot of black men don't want to get married. So there's a lot of women that are left on the lurch of not knowing if there's a man out there that will actually commit to me.
Bro, I disagree with that though.
There's a lot of guys in this generation who don't want to get married, and it's like girls.
I know, but I don't think it's specific
Women are
to
settling
black.
because of that.
Yeah, generally.
Yeah.
It's like there's not a lot of men out there that want to get married, and then girls are just left.
But why do you think that is?
Because they feel like obviously what they've seen through their parents, trauma, whatever, what they've seen on TV, you know, that could have stopped them or think differently to marriage. That's why.
Shall I tell you why why I feel like most men don't want to get married?
Why?
Because men don't get anything out of marriage.
Like what?
No benefits.
You don't
No,
get
but I'm
the
saying
only
what-
benefits
but
you
you see
get.
what- this is what I'm saying.
See the type of benefits, real quick. Type of benefits as a man you get from marriage is the type of benefit you can get without being married.
Right.
No.
Yes.
Still get
No, but
benefits.
I disagree with you now. And the reason why I openly disagree with you is because I'll say this openly, yeah. Marriage, if she wants marriage, and that's what she wants, but she does everything for me, I say, why do we always give to receive when that's not how life is? You see, when I give something to a human being, more time I give it to you because I know that tenfold's gonna come back to me,
Right.
but not from you or from any other individual. So that's how my mindset is with life. So if I give you £20 right now, you say, "Oh, can you lend me £20?" and I lend you £20, yeah, you know, that lending is I'm giving you.
Well, like I don't have to pay it back.
You never have to pay me back.
Bro, you're a nice person,
No,
bro.
but the reason being is because I know that if I give you £20, this is what I generally know. My Lord's gonna give me £100. So I've got that faith and that dedication in my heart. I'm 100% sure it's gonna happen because it's happened all through my life, non-stop. So I've kind of made this kind of thing like if I give people money, I know I'm gonna get tenfold in different ways as well.
Okay, I see what you mean, but then that's not really lending though.
No,
That's just you being generous.
But however you
Well, that's
say.
also given to receive.
No,
because
no.
you know.
No, but I'm receiving from my Lord.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, but you're
Yeah,
still
but that's not from a
receiving.
human.
But you're
But you're still
giving
receiving,
No,
bro.
no, because receiving from a human and receiving from the Lord.
You shouldn't get
because
to expect from your Lord.
Of course,
At the end
no,
the day,
of
you
course,
should
of course.
give because
Do you
you're
know why?
giving.
Do you know why? Do you know why? Because you don't know how your Lord's going to reward you.
Exactly.
But with a human, you can say, all right, I lent you £20, give me 20, or we go out, yeah, and I'm like, oh, it's that £20 I lent you, yeah, buy me a meal today. It's like, and I hate people that do things like that. They hold something against you because you bought something like I remember, I know what man done.
Those are scumbags.
Do you know what man done? Never forget this. My brother and my cousin, yeah, if you're watching this, I don't care. Listen, he gave him money, yeah. My cousin spent some money on my mum when she was ill, and then he said, oh, that money that I owe you, I spent it on your mum when she was ill. My brother's like, what?
Bro.
Yeah, no, that's dead. That's
The
dead.
flip.
I can't work.
Bro, for real. Man said that.
I spent that money on your mum when she was ill. I got her this,
crazy.
I got her that. I got her CBD oil. It cost this much. And that was the money that I was going to give back to
No,
you.
I can't run.
And my brother's like, bro, but you done that to my mum out of the goodness of your heart. Why is that a thing against me now? But that's what I'm trying to say. If he would have done it for God, God would have given it back to him without him even having to ask a human being for it. You see the difference now. So I believe that if you're giving something to somebody or you get something from someone, it's not always about, oh, what can I receive in this marriage? You're doing it because you're making a compromise for God and for her. This is what she wants. And if it's the only thing she wants that makes her happy, bro, give it to her. Why don't we, as men, want to make our women happy?
Because the government's involved, bro. That's why. I don't want anything in my life.
Put the government to one side.
The government's involved.
No, you can never put
your finances, the bank. So what's the issue?
Say that again?
The government is still involved with what job you've got today, how much you're earning, the bank, how much you're taking out on the ATM,
You're right.
what you're paying for on your Apple Pay. So
you're absolutely right. That's why the one place where I can decide for them not to come in, I'm making sure they're not coming in. That's
what
it.
are they going to do with your marriage?
There's a bunch of stuff that happens to men after divorce.
I've seen a lot of good niggas.
There's a bunch of things that happens to men after divorce. That's scary, bro.
Ridiculous.
Trust me. Like, for example, if you get married to a guy now, and then you decide, not even him, you decide, okay, cool, this marriage is not working out for me anymore. You know, he has to leave the house, not you.
Yep.
That's a fact.
Think about it.
Like, just think exactly. Just think. You know what I'm saying?
Sense.
Like, and it doesn't even matter who owns the house.
The mortgage?
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you pay the. Yeah, don't matter.
No, come on now. Makes no sense.
That's when I feel like you're not marrying for the right reason, because you shouldn't just give up a marriage like that. You should actually try and make it work.
I agree, but I'm saying, but if for whatever reason it went left, that's still my reality. I'm in the street now, and she's in a warm bed watching Netflix. Fuck that. How can that make any sense?
I take it a step further. She's in a warm bed with next man.
Do you know what I'm saying? And
that happens.
And I'm out here in the fucking benefit line, and like waiting to sign on. How? Nah, man. Like for me, like if there was no sort of rules in place where I come off worse off, I might reconsider.
You get what I'm saying?
Do you understand? I might reconsider. I mean, love is not enough in this world.
So would you sign a prenup?
Oh, absolutely.
That not to happen?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Of course.
Okay, so then what's the issue? You sign a prenup, you get married.
Prenup.
The issue.
What for her?
The issue is.
For yourself.
The issue is most women wouldn't want to sign a prenup.
Right, yeah.
Like if you present that to them, they see that as a disrespect, and they see that as you're already planning on leaving.
Yeah, it's true. Like he don't love me for me.
Exactly.
It's true. So prenup kind of is like for millionaires. And listen, like I have this much, so I'm signing it because I don't know you like that, and you might walk away with half. Yeah. So like it's like a protection, innit? But a woman will say, if you genuinely love me, what the fuck you need a prenup for? Listen, marriages felt all the time that they could have swore it was gonna last forever. And shit did not last a year. So there's no guarantee in anything. So like this idea that marriage is the all and be all is cap. It felt like marriages felt every day.
Big cap, bro.
It felt every day, and it started off like beautiful and God bless it, reality hit, and then it just died out. So for me, I'm saying like, I could be a woman 25 years to give her my everything, but just not marry her.
But okay, see, the difference between marriage and like a relationship, right, is that with marriage, you can have a joint account. You could both have like one joint account and obviously your separate accounts.
Right.
And with this joint account, you can put in money. You put in money every month. She puts in money every month.
Yeah.
And then you do things with that money. You go on holiday, or you buy things for the kids or whatnot. You get it with that money.
Yeah.
Or you invest in both of yourselves with that money.
No, of course.
So
you can do that when you're not married, though. You can also do that when you're not married.
Where's the trust with that?